Hello, everyone. So this is the next one down game, and hmm, had some deaths. So hopefully you enjoy it. So I am Black. I'll just do my normal opening. Again, leave in the comment section if you want to see me play a different opening. Because this one is interesting. We'll approach this way to try and develop this side of the board. He attaches, so he's trying to develop this side. Okay, he does this one. It's a little confusing. He made it sound like he wanted all of this, but I think I just connect here. He does get a pretty large corner. Normally, I think he captured here so that this isn't sent up. And now I can kind of surround it. I can't kill it, but I can stop it from developing too much on this side. Okay, so he cross cuts. It's going to stay connected here. So I can extend, turn. So I can probably live here, but at the same time, yeah, if he ignore this move, I could Hane and turn here, and it just slowly just destroys entire corner. But this is all connected. I have a ladder if he tries to cut. So now I'm just going to make sure this is nice and alive. And one way to live is to kill, so I'm going to keep pushing here. Probably stop there. And then, so if I approach here, it seems very narrow, and he can't really surround me. So I think I'm just going to keep jumping out to try and attack this and live that way. I just have to be careful about my weaknesses over here, which, okay, this peep kind of is helping me fix it. So now I can jump here, which protects my cutting point. He goes here. So I want to stay ahead of him. So even if I go here, there's this cutting point. But if I cut, he extends, I can Atari, and Atari again, and then cut, and I should have more liberties to kill first. So I'll just extend here. And again, there's cutting points, so I don't want to be too aggressive. And like I said before, the main goal is almost never to kill, but to just get some profit somewhere else. Okay, so now he can't cut here, but now he has this weak group and this weak group, and both are pretty okay. So I can just live over here, but I think I'm going to try and separate his two groups so that it keeps this weak. And I can do it with like this shoulder hit. But if he extends here and I go here, it looks like there's still some weakness in the corner, so it's not making him 100% alive in this. But even if it did, I should be able to get enough profit on the outside or by turning here to make up for that. And just stop him from cutting me off, stay nice and connected. This turn is just very big. Like, this is big because he's approaching a corner, but it's not as big as this turn because this group is not alive. And I can go here, which is developing the bottom side and threatening to surround. Because again, not really focusing on killing, but just making a profit. And I think I can just surround it here and not have to worry about it too much. Okay, so you can probably get out. But I'm going to make this very solid. And so I can Kasumi here. And if he goes here, I can Hane, and I should be able to still surround. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. And if he tries to run out and ignores the corner, then yeah, I could approach here, and then he has another weak group here. I kind of want to fix my weak points here because he could also like peep here or here. So I'm going to shoulder hit and extend, which leaves me a cut here. Okay, so yeah, he defends it. This group is not alive yet. This group is kind of weak, and this one is kind of weak because this group got stronger. Um, this group also gets a little bit weaker. So while I could play here and then force him to go here to develop this side some more, I think I need to come back over here and try and make these stronger. And I think I can capture with this move. So if he pushes through, I Hane, he goes here, I just extend, and I should have more liberties. So yeah, so I think I'll just capture this, which gives me some points. And at the same time, it's making both my weak groups stronger and is also developing the center a little bit. So I can either develop with like this move or at the top. But he goes here, which is, I guess, aiming at something in my corner. But I think for now, I'll go back to this side to develop this one. And it's threatening this group because it's not 100% alive yet. He makes a base. So I need to take the corner, which is also taking away some of his eye shape. Let's back off here because if I go here, he could play here and I have to connect. And for Sensei for him. But now it's Goten. So I'm going to, again, not going to focus on killing, but just surround him. See if he can live. And even if he does live, it'll get stronger on the outside. And I can think about playing like this one to attach here and develop the center. Okay, I didn't see this move. It looks like it works. If I play here and I try to fight back, it seems risky. So I'm just going to capture. This is only one eye for him. So I'll play this one. So now he's alive, but I'm very strong here, so I don't think this cutting really matters. If he pushes here, I just connect, he can capture with one stone, that's not a big deal. So now I think I'll come back up here and try and turn this into points, which you can come in here, but you can't come in too easily. Okay, so this is the same, capture the one stone, but I get to extend and make this area bigger. This is, okay, so if he extended one more time, I would Atari connect and extend again. But this is much smaller than this push because it has a follow-up Atari and it's developing this as well. And then same with this one, it's a double Atari. So I do have some weaknesses with this group now, so I need to make sure it's okay. So I think I'm gonna play here, which is reducing this area and at the same time helping fix my weak points. Okay, so he's gonna try to invade. So you can kind of maybe cut this off. And the outside is probably bigger than the corner, but not really sure. I think I'll just extend it to the corner, threatening to connect under, and just see what he does. So he goes here. So now I'll just defend my weak group here and stop him from connecting. Okay, so if I go here, he goes here, and he's threatening to connect under. So I think I'll just block this side. And if he does live in the corner, then that's fine. So I have a cutting point here. So I think I'll just defend the cutting point. And if he connects under, again, this doesn't really make him any extra points, and I get Sensei to do something bigger. So this feels a bit bad because I think if I go here, I can still force him to connect under because I don't think he has enough eye shape. But at this point, this is too small. Reducing this area seems a lot bigger. think I'll just Atari here. And then use these stones to help reduce. Then his corner has some weaknesses. So I'm just going to play a probe here, see what he does. Okay, so he does this one, so now I can attach here, I can Hane here. Not sure which is best. So if I go here and he goes here, I can extend, he has to go here, I can Atari. Or if he just extends here, then I live in this corner. Okay, he does that one. Okay, if I connect, he extends. And it doesn't look that good for me. So I'll just Atari here. He goes here. So now these stones are pretty light. So if he Hanes here, I just extend and I'm connecting to these. If he cuts, I just Atari. So pretty much I got to reduce this pretty effectively. And in Sente. So now the next biggest move looks like he's probably reducing this. And if he peeps here, I go here and he captures, I can reduce some more. So it feels like it's some weakness here, but I can just give stuff away and it should be okay. Okay, but he does it this way, so I get a few extra points while reducing. Goes here. Is that the biggest at the moment? It looks like it might be. Over here is also pretty big, but this is also like 10 points. Playing here next is probably the biggest. I'll play here, because if I can get something over here, maybe I can play here to maybe kill this or cut this off in Sunset. Okay, he comes back and lives here, which I didn't really look at that, but if I push through here, attach here, it does look like maybe it could die. So next, the big question is if he goes here, I can just block off my center. And he can reduce this a little bit, but I think this is probably bigger. Just normally, even though the corners don't look that big, normally they are the biggest. So if I go here, he can Hane here, and then I can connect. Then there's some weakness here. So I have to solidly connect here. So this was the peep to see if I would mess up. So now he connects under. And at this point, I think I will try and fix my outside. I think this is probably the best. It's fixing my cutting point. It's also making it where even if he goes here, I can just cut this off. So I think this is probably the best way to complete the center. Okay, so if I go here, he cuts, I Atari. Not really seeing too much weakness there. Yeah, we'll just see what happens. There is a lot of Aji here, but it feels like I should be able to handle it pretty well. So yeah, I just go here, and again, cuts, I capture. He tries like this one. And Tanuki, he could Atari here and play here, and then it would be a snapback. But I think I could just connect here, then it works for me. So I think if I go here, he plays here, and I cut, he could Atari and do the snapback. So I think I would just play here, letting him connect. Oh, maybe a mistake. He captured here. But I feel like I should still be okay here. Just bad reading. Oh, he does connect. Okay, I guess he missed it too. So now I just have to defend here. Yep, here. So he can connect, and I do lose Sente, but I kept most of my stuff. This is pretty much alive, even if he Atari's. I can just like goes here, I connect, he goes here, I go here, he has to get rid of this eye, but then I can wedge here. And we'll see if Scoresmater agrees if I'm ahead. Yep, says I'm ahead by about 25. Yep, still about 25. Okay, so that was quite big. This is pretty big. So he extends. Reverse Sente here. Reverse Sente is normally very big. But I think I will push here first, because this is not really alive yet. And so if I go here, and he pushes here, 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 I Atari, I connect. So this is pretty much dead. Okay. So him filling in all of his liberties there was probably not good. Though maybe this was just here anyway, but I wasn't really too focused on killing. Connects. He's pretty much dead. And he died in Gote. This is pretty big in Sente, so I think I'll just play over here. And next a push here and here is pretty big, because now I can kind of get rid of these points. Just capture. And then make sure I'm alive at the bottom. Here, projecting the cut, making another eye here, and then I have an eye here. So I'm alive here and here, so I don't really have to worry. And even if one of them wasn't, I should have more liberties. He only has 3. Okay, so just connect and stop from entering my area. He tries to invade. I just capture the stone. And reverse Sente. Just make sure I have an eye here. Make sure I have an eye. If I capture, he can go here, so that would be a mistake. So I just connect solidly here. Make sure I keep this eye. Captures this stone, but I'm not sure what the point is, because if he goes here, I connect, and I just have 2 eyes. So I'll go ahead and play some more in-game. And I'll save this stone, seems pretty big, and also I can play this next, reducing this area. Go ahead and Hane then. Because then playing this Hane, I get some points here. Goes here, threatening to try and cut this. But I don't know, I can just do this. And even if he could cut, there's not enough liberties. Play here, because he can play here and Sente to make an extra point. It's probably not the biggest move, but I'm ahead enough that it really matters. Connect here. Here. This one. Oh, Brady's dead. So yeah, I didn't have to play that one. Okay, but oh well. Yeah, definitely should be over. Okay, he resigned. Okay, so yeah, here again, same thing. He didn't really keep his groups connected, and he just let himself have loops everywhere to where I was just able to kind of keep building. But hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.